سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحبي.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تنصروا الله ينصركم ويثبت أقدامكم. O you who believe, if you aid Allah, He will come to your aid and will plant your feet firmly. This verse is one of those promises that reminds us just how much Allah is aware of every little thing we do and will surely repay us accordingly. This verse was revealed regarding supporting the cause of the Prophet ﷺ through fighting the disbelievers at war with him and spending from what they had. Allah promises them that He will protect them from the harm of the disbelievers and grant them steadfastness. Similarly, if we too support the deen of Allah with everything we have, Allah will surely aid us and grant us the steadfastness to continue the good we are upon. But do we need to spend millions of dollars in order to support the deen of Allah? Supporting the deen could simply be doing what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants. It entails upholding the teachings of His deen, especially when it's difficult. This could be speaking up for someone who's being wronged, staying patient when your faith is tested, or helping a friend who's in a rough spot even though you are tired, all for the sake of Allah. If you are honest in a situation where you could easily lie to save yourself, you are aiding Allah's message of truth. Or if you hold back from saying something hurtful in anger, you are aligning with the kind of restraint and mercy Allah encourages. Aiding Allah's deen is anything that reflects Allah's values of mercy, justice, and truth. Thus, Allah is assuring us that when we commit to this path, Allah promises His divine support. Now, this promise of Allah doesn't mean that holding on to His deen will now suddenly become smooth and we won't face challenges. But He's promising to be there when we need Him most, giving us the strength, clarity, and calm to get through it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Hadith Qudsi that whoever draws close to me by the length of a hand, I will draw close to him by the length of an arm. Whoever draws close to me by the length of an arm, I will draw close to him by the length of a fathom. Whoever comes to me walking, I will come to him running. This means that when we put Allah's values at the center of our lives, we will see His help in ways we couldn't have expected. Think of the story of the Battle of Badr. The Muslims were vastly outnumbered and facing incredible difficulties. But they were still ready to support Allah's deen, even if that meant losing their lives. Allah aided them by sending down very strong angels, and the disbelievers were conquered. This was a clear manifestation of a promise. Those who strive sincerely for His cause receive His help in ways beyond human comprehension. Imagine you are trying to stay grounded with regards to wearing the hijab, because Allah has commanded us women to do. But everyone around you seems to be making it difficult for you. It's not easy, but doing it for Allah will earn you His aid, and sooner than later, you will inshallah find the inner strength, calm and confidence to remain steady, even though the challenges seems unending. Consider the story of Bilal ibn Rabah radiallahu anhu. He was tortured for his belief, but he stayed firm, repeating, Ahadun Ahad, meaning there is only one God, even while he was being brutally tormented. Allah gave him the strength to keep his feet planted, literally and spiritually. It's the kind of resilience that doesn't come from physical strength, it comes from Allah's support. The beauty of this verse is that it can be implemented in almost every area of our lives. Maybe you're a student and the pressure to cheat on an exam is high because everyone around you is doing it. Choosing not to is your way of aiding Allah's cause of honesty. Or maybe you're at work and you have a chance to take advantage of someone, but you choose to act with integrity instead. These are everyday ways of aiding Allah's deen. They might feel small, but Allah sees every bit of it, and His support will come, even if it is in subtle ways. This promise of Allah is meant to give us courage. It's especially comforting when you're trying to do what's right, but it feels like everything's against you. Remember, this verse is like a lifeline, reminding you that as long as you're walking Allah's path, He's walking with you, helping you stay steady. It's a two-way relationship built on trust, action, and a heart ready to serve. And every step we take in aiding Allah's cause plants us more firmly in His strength and protection. So when you're tempted to give in or doubt yourself, Remember this verse. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu in tansurullaha yansurukum wa yuthabbit aqdamakum. Hold on to the promise that Allah will aid you, ground you and strengthen you. He's watching over your efforts and He always responds, often in the most beautiful, unexpected ways. وقد كان بالسقم دهرا طريقا